Morning YouTube, Mark here saluting you. We're going to do another fragrance review. That's what I'm here for, right? We're going to do it on the YSL line. It's called the Rive Gauche pour Homme, a classic. If you go and log on to basenotes.net, go take a look at the reviews on this sucker. There's about 100 positives and like 10 negatives. So it makes you wonder, why don't I have this bottle? This has got to be some magic juice. I'm definitely going to be a little more personal with this fragrance review, just to let you guys know what I really feel about this fragrance. I've had a lot of time with it. I had almost over a year with it, and I've got a lot of application with it, so I believe I know the ins and outs of this fragrance. Really interesting fragrance. When you first get it, you feel like it's just a one-headed monster, barbershop feel. It's actually a little bit more than that. So let's get to it. Rive Gauche pour Homme, definitely an old school dad vibe to it. As far as the bottle goes, great presentation. Tin can, right? They got the tin going. Makes you feel like you're holding a can of shaving cream. So they definitely got the whole presentation thing right. As far as this goes, there is a woman's version that came out way back when. Same kind of bottle, so definitely make sure it's the pour Homme version. As far as the bottom goes, there is a code here, very flashy here because of all the lighting, so I'm just going to let you guys know the code's at the bottom. As far as the box goes, very classic feel, same thing as the bottle, and the code is at the bottom, right beside the white stuff here. There's a code right here. So, as far as bottle sizes for this sucker, there's 2.5, 4.2 ounce. You'd be looking at almost $20 to $50 American for a bottle of Rive Gauche pour Homme. Now, funny thing is for pricing, this can be had for really cheap online. Do your research, look around. Funny story is I was in Sears, it's like a department store in Canada. I believe you guys don't have it in the States, but I was in there and I was in the men's section, and they do have like a cologne perfume section, but I was in the men's section looking at ties and belts, and this guy was like on a shelf out of nowhere. There's just like 4 boxes of Rive Gauche, like totally clearance, like $10. So definitely they're phasing this out. If you take a look at the YSL counter, they might have it in your country, but definitely in my country, they're slowly phasing this guy out, which kind of makes me think that they might discontinue this at a later phase, but definitely not as popular as they thought it was going to be. As far as when this hit the shelves, 2003, and that really surprised me. I thought this was going to be a much older fragrance, but it came out, released in 2003. This might have been in the YSL vaults, and they just brought it out in 2003. As far as the perfumier goes, it's Jacques Cavalier, and he has done some greats for YSL. M7, Opium, and he's also done Ici Miyake's L'Odyssée, so a lot of people are familiar with his work. As far as recommended age goes with Rive Gauche pour Homme, it's got this old man vibe with this one. I can't shake it off, and definitely I would recommend this for an older gentleman. I would say 25 and up. And of course, with all fragrances, anybody can wear it. If you enjoy it, wear it. But as far as recommended age goes, if you're a brand new dad, you should be getting a Rive Gauche pour Homme for free in the mail. Every country should just send this to every brand new dad, because that's what it smells like a dad. As far as how many sprays and wear with this one on the chest, bang bang, 1 on each side of the neck, and I'm set. As far as the notes go, top notes, star anise, bergamot, and rosemary. As far as the heart go, lavender, cloves, geranium leaves, and the base, we have patchouli, vetiver, and gaiac wood. So, Rive Gauche pour Homme, what can I tell you about this guy? Very versatile, easy to wear, very much original, very original. There's not much out there that smells like this, at this kind of quality, and at this kind of price. So definitely a classic in the YSL offering. As far as recommending this to anybody, most likely not. Great for a collector like myself. Very unique fragrance. Funny fact about this, this fragrance. It's also available in an intense version and a light version. Good luck finding those though. They're very hard to find, and this one is starting to get a little harder to find also. So definitely, if you're interested in this kind of fragrance, grab one. Especially if you can get an intense or light version, those are actually really good finds. Now, as far as what this smells like, it opens up with the star anise and rosemary, but that goes away in a blink. Like, if you're gonna miss it if you blink. As far as the heart goes, this is where all the press, all the lovers talk about the heart of this thing. It opens up with the barbershop soapiness. It's very clean impression, very creamy, but it also has like an earthy tone, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of herbal, a little bit of floral feel to it. So it does give you that barbershop, barbasol, shaving cream feel to it, but also there's like a little hint of green. There's a lot of herbal, peppery, woody almost, so really interesting. As far as the base goes, it goes really basically a creamy, woody patchouli, which is very smooth and also very green, so you do get that green vibe all the way through. This is a well-crafted, well-balanced, and truly unique fragrance. It is what it is, and it's a good one. This fragrance, even with the barbershop feeling to it and the earthy green vibe, it really feels cooling when you wear this. It almost feels like when you're done your shave and you got a little bit of shaving cream left. You know, sometimes I got some right here because I don't like to shave this area. And, you know, you splash some water to take that shaving cream off. You get that whiff. It feels really cooling. That's what this reminds me of. Very, very cooling. Great fragrance for the price. I can't say it enough. 20 bucks for this stuff. Great deal. Now, this barbershop, this feeling, this cologne has a barbershop style shaving cream smell, Barbasol. Now it gives out a dad feeling, and like I said, this should be given to all new dads, but don't be fooled with the barbershop exterior. There's more going on with this one in the background. Very green. I felt a lot of greenness, a lot of earthy tones behind all that barbershop feel, so very interesting fragrance. It does have a really old school feeling to it. Really surprised me that it came out in 2003. Could have fooled me. You could have sold this in 1978 and I would have said, yep. So it does have that 70s feel to it. It is basically, what YSL did is basically a modern take to a classic man smell by YSL. So well done YSL, well done. So this fragrance has a clean vibe to it, very clean. So when you take a look at my fragrance reviews on clean fragrances, most of them come off as unisex, you know. Almost a man and a woman can wear it. This one, as far as clean fragrances go, this is masculine. So definitely a masculine fragrance because it reminds you of shaving cream. Now, why would you hate this? Well, that's easy. If you don't like that shaving cream smell, if you think that's redundant as far as cologne goes, you won't like this. It does have an old man vibe to it. You won't like it. If you think this is a linear fragrance, it is. And you just might not like this fragrance. So there's a few things that a lot of people might not like about this fragrance. So one word to describe this fragrance, it has to be Barbasol because it smells like shaving cream. It does. As far as bottles go, funny story. It reminds me of older fragrances, Azzaro Pour Homme and Old Spice. When I was wearing it yesterday, I was doing just final application phase. Before I was doing a review, I was just typing up some stuff, some ideas, and I was wearing this after a shower, and Steph smelled me and she's like, "Are you wearing Old Spice?" I'm like, no, Rive Gauche, baby, Rive Gauche. And so she was pretty excited that she got it right. She was like, "Oh my God, I got it right. You know, it's kind of smells like this," and it does. So as far as bottles, older bottles. As far as by Char Pass, guys, As much as I'd like to recommend this as a buy, it would have to be a pass. I don't see myself really recommending this to a subscriber unless they're looking for a specific thing, which would be shaving cream, smell, then yeah. But I really can't recommend this for anybody as far as it being original, as far as it being really versatile, easy to wear. It still works. There's a lot of ladies that love smelling this on a man. I just can't recommend this for anybody, especially even for the price. The only people I would really recommend this for are cologne lovers, the ones that have, 20 plus bottles and they're just trying to add something really unique and different and a classic, well done fragrance. You can have fun with this one. For me, I really enjoyed having Rive Gauche in my arsenal. I'm going to keep it in my arsenal. I love it. But as far as reaching for this bottle, not so much. I don't reach for it as much as other bottles. So I really can't recommend this to any of my subscribers. You'd have to smell it to try it and see if it's your cup of tea. For me, it's not. It is what it is. It's a classic fragrance, very well done. Nothing against it. It's just not my cup of tea, guys. So as far as Rive Gauche goes, classic, great fragrance. I do recommend it. If you want to take a look at something different, go ahead. But I really can't recommend this to my subscribers as far as the bottle to get. As far as when I close my eyes, this fragrance reminds me of what? Basically being at a barbershop on a weekend discussing topics, It kind of reminds me of my childhood. My mom used to bring me to this old Italian guy, give me a haircut, sitting in his chair and just give me a haircut, and this is the kind of vibe I get from this. As far as the best time to wear this fragrance, this thing is versatile. You can wear it during the day, the night, whenever. This is great for somebody that wears a suit and tie every day, or if you wear uniform to work, like a post worker, a cop, anybody like that wears a uniform. This is like masculine in a bottle. And you can wear it in the evening. If you have like an evening in a tux, you're going to, a nighttime event, going to the opera, something like that, boom, Rive Gauche, great for that. So this is my review on the Rive Gauche Pour Homme. Classic fragrance, happy I bought it, love it. But as far as recommending this, I just can't. It's a pass. So let's take a look at the rating system and see how this actually rates. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, let's rate Rive Gauche Pour Homme. Projection, I give it a 7 out of 10. Fairly good at the start, and then kind of slowly, of course, dies down and sticks to your skin. As far as longevity goes, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Fairly good longevity on my skin. I get 7 to 10 hours almost every application. As far as versatility goes, this is as versatile as they get. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Very versatile fragrance. As far as seasons go, fall, winter, spring, great for that. As far as occasions, day and night. So you can wear it during the day at work, and then if you got an evening planned, you can wear it. As far as an overall smell, probably one of the best as far as a barbershop feel to it. As far as overall smell, it kind of gave me an old vibe, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Good, but not great. As far as overall, this fragrance gets an 8 out of 10. Again, middle of the road type of fragrance. Definitely not something I would recommend to my subscribers, but still a good fragrance.